Breaking news. Breaking. No. Darkness debaters. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Hey, disaster debaters. It's Mandy.
Guys. And Brandy.
And we're excited and jumped on here after a long, hard day. Because if you'll look right there, what does that say? Breaking news.
Oh.
Guess what happened today? Yeah, it's on the other side. We're in a tremendously good mood.
Yeah.
Because something wonderful happened today.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So it looks
You want to tell them what happened?
Yes. It looks like we have breaking news in the Colt, Haynes, Molly Miller case. We saw through a news article this morning that there is new search efforts going on out in Love County starting I do believe they said on Tuesday.
I think it said on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what it said was they were spotted there Tuesday. So we're guessing that's when they got there. But they got police dogs, drones, and radar imaging equipment out on that property.
So they'll be there till Friday, they say. And we're hoping this is a break in the case.
Yep.
Are they going to find something? They're going to find something of Colt and Molly out there? You know, we're praying.
Right. We're praying hard. We're praying hard. Chickasaw Light Horse Chief Chris Palmer said that this operation is across several agencies. So they're all in on this.
Yeah.
And so it could be just that they're doing the search, you know. It could also very well be because things like this are expensive. This is tens of thousands of dollars that they have spent to go out here.
Yes.
So it just makes me wonder if somebody started talking or if they found something new. Who knows? We have no idea yet. There's been no news. The family of the missing has told the news stations that they haven't heard anything yet. Of course, we won't hear anything for a little while because if they do find something, they're going to keep it hush-hush and quiet until they make positive, definite, like this is what this is. We probably wouldn't hear anything until there's actually an arrest or something like that made. Honestly, just so that they seem to be doing what they need to do to make sure that this case is handled appropriately and properly. So I know sometimes, you know, there's cases where there's suspected police corruption. I know in this case in particular, there was a lot of question about how the police or the sheriff's department had handled things to begin with. There was even criminal investigations into the sheriff. But it looks like, let's see, the Chickasaw Nation Emergency Management, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, the FBI, Texas Search and Rescue, the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, and the Oklahoma Office of the Chief Medical Examiner are all involved in this.
They got quite a few people out there.
Everybody is out there, honey. Everybody is out there. That just, you know, we just don't know yet.
I'm hoping they got a tip or something.
We can certainly be hopeful.
You know.
What did we say at the end of that last episode?
I said, you know, the early bird gets the worm, and whoever starts talking first is going to get the better deal. I don't know if this is the case, you know.
Right. And we said, yeah, we don't know, but we said this is about the timeline on a lot of cold cases where a new piece of evidence is found, somebody starts talking, you know, usually after a decade and a half, 2 decades, people you know,
Yeah.
people find stuff, something gets located, or just different situations. There was a cold case where a woman was dating a guy and he had killed somebody and she was terrified of him. And 20 years later, she went to police and said, I ain't scared of him no more. And she spilled her guts. She knew everything. She knew everything about the crime. So that's not the same here. That was a different case. But we see this kind of stuff sometimes in cold cases where they'll just break wide open. One little piece of information is all it needs to break wide open. But with that many agencies out there, I feel like they know something. I feel like they know they're going to find something.
Yeah.
So I do too. This family, these families deserve closure. They deserve to be able to actually begin the grieving process, because they've been in search and rescue mode for almost 13 years. They haven't been in grieving mode. I'm sure there is some grief, but they're stuck. They're stuck in 2013. They can't move forward. So I certainly hope, it is our hope and prayer that they find everything that they need, that they find Colt and Molly, that their families are able to give them a proper burial. And the person or persons, whoever's involved in this, I hope they never see the light of day again. I hope they go into prison and that's the last we ever hear about them.
I agree. Yeah.
And then I wish nothing but healing and peace for Colt and Molly's families.
Yes.
So, but of course, we'll be with you every step of the way. Every new thing we hear, we'll be right back here. We had actually planned some downtime from recording. We got our cases lined out and we were going to take the weekend off, but buddy, if there's something new to report here, we're going to let y'all know.
We're here for you guys.
Absolutely. We're here with our family.
That's right.
We take this very seriously, and we probably won't be able to use this cool little breaking news thing very often. I hope we get to use it. I hope we get to use it a lot. I hope that every case we mention gets some breaking news. So I want to congratulate law enforcement, because obviously something is moving, and it's moving due to their persistence.
Yes.
And of course, the families not letting this go. The families keeping this alive. Praying for all of y'all.
Yes. And we will continue to shine light where darkness dwells. And hopefully something comes to light soon with the Colt and Molly case. Until next time, family.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.